being a former player, I feel like this is a trick bag because we had got to a point where guys were just sitting out.
Yeah.
And that's never good. But then you implement this rule, and now it's hurting potential awards and careers. I think Kendrick Perkins made a great point yesterday on NBA Countdown, and I actually hit him after it, and because it wasn't a very popular point, but he said, I would shut Joel Embiid down for the year. And they were going back and forth on why. But if you think about it, he has a bad knee, Key, and you know
bad knees for a minute.
Bad knees don't heal in 2 or 3 games off.
No,
or
they don't.
2 or 3 weeks. Like, you really need time to heal that. And although he's possibly the front runner, he's been having a great season, Joel, but you can tell he's not all the way healthy. So this rule is tough. You know, to put that 65 cap on it. I feel like the NBA had to do something because I feel like load management got out of hand and it was hurting the game. But then you put this on and it also could be hurting the game, to Draymond's point, where you're making guys who are hurt, they could really use some time off. But hey, I'm in an MVP race. I'm not going to take no time off, and then he ends up hurting himself again.
So help me understand the actual rule. I understand all NBA. You got to, you make the all NBA team, whatever. It helps you with the Supermax. I get that part. But is it a certain amount of players that has to dress for a game? Because in the NFL, or the 53-man roster, they could deactivate you for a certain game and bring somebody else up. In the NBA, can't you just dress and not play?
Well, I mean, you have to get on the court, I think, is what the rule is.
Yeah, but okay, I'm going to go in warm-ups or something and do that and play a few minutes and then bring me out.
I don't think they've got that far. I think it might eventually get there. But to me, if I'm a fan, because I think they're thinking from a fan's perspective. If I'm a fan of Joel Embiid and I paid a bunch of money to come watch him play,
I'm gonna be mad. That's the part I get mad at.
So I think the NBA, that's what the NBA overall is thinking about. But I mean, again, they've put this 65 is the number. You have to play at least 65 games to be eligible to make any kind of accoladed award.
Another thing they can do is let us know as fans, give us 48-hour notice that Matt Barnes is not going to play. And if Matt Barnes isn't going to play, you refund the team, the home team. No, I know they ain't going to want to do that. It's taking money out the owner's pockets.
Yeah.
But refund me my money back.
But at the end, I mean,
because if I think about it though, Matt, growing up like we grew up, and we want to take our kids to a game.
I completely agree on that.
And all of a sudden we done saved because Matt Barnes is coming to town.
Right.
And now I done saved this little $600.
It ain't cheap. $600 on the low end. If you got a family
I'm giving it the low end.
Right. Tickets, parking, food.
Man, tickets, parking, food, a sweatshirt because he gonna cry if you don't get a sweatshirt. All of that.
Right.
If I buy that ticket and you give me 48-hour notice that you're not gonna play this particular person, I should be either rewarded tickets for the future, or give me my money back.
I think maybe rewarded tickets for the future, because a lot of times, and I've seen it playing with AI or playing with Kobe, like game time decisions, they're really limping around, beat up until, forget it, I'm going to go, I'm going to play. Game time decisions. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying. It's a tricky spot to be in because, again, you guys are always doing it. When I was in the league, it was a badge of honor to play as many games as possible.
Yeah.
If you get to close to 82 as you can, we was having real 2-hour practices every day, and then we went to war in the playoffs. Now load management is different, and I feel like this is a whole different situation. What starts at the younger age, I feel like kids are playing too much basketball before they even get to the league. I mean,
absolutely.
Kids are playing on 3 or 4 different teams, play over 150 games in the summertime, and they're getting to the league younger, but burnt out. Their bodies, they're coming in at 19, 20, 21, but their bodies and their knees, they've already been through a couple surgeries and beat up backs, and your body is 27 while your real age is 21.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.